morning everybody, happy Monday. I've just come out of my first Slimming World weigh-in since signing up last week. Apologies also if I keep coughing, I've still got a bit of a tickly cough. I don't know what it is, but ever since yesterday I've had this bit of an annoying cough. But yeah, I've just been in Slimming World for my first weigh-in, and I did sign up to an evening class last week, so I weighed at 6:30. And actually it was later than that, because by the time we did all the sign up it was like well into the evening. And I've gone to a morning class today just because we're off camping, so there's obviously going to be a little bit of difference with the difference between weighing in the morning and weighing in the evening. But even with that aside, I am so pleased. I almost cried, but I've lost a whole, I'm going to show you this, and it will show, oh, it doesn't show my start weight, but you can work out what my start weight was. My start weight last week was 14 stone 2. So when I joined Slimming World 7 years ago, after I had, well, it was just over 7 years ago, after I had Felicity, I started at 15 stone. And I got to my target, which was 12 stone within 7 months. I then had Sienna, and I've hovered around 14 and 13 and a half stone. So after I had Sienna, I was just over 14 stone, and then I managed to get down to about 13 and a half. And then, do you know what, I just haven't really been too I just haven't been very good at sticking to anything. I've been a bit of a yo-yo, I wouldn't say yo-yo dieter, because I've not done any of like the diets that you hear of people doing, but I have been up and down, up and down, up and down, and I've never got below 13. I've always sort of 13 and a half, always sort of been 13 and a half to just over 14. So I started last week on 14.2, and today I'm 13.10. I've lost a whole 6 pounds in a week. I can't believe it. I'm like, obviously I'm super proud of myself, because even with the summer holidays, it's always trickier when the kids are at home, but I have managed to lose 6 pounds. But there might be a little bit in that with obviously the difference between weighing morning and night, but either way, I'm super pleased with that. So another week like that would be amazing. But obviously we're off camping, so doing Slimming World meals won't be quite so easy, although Kev has just been packing up a whole bag full of spices and all his bits and bobs out of the cupboard, and he is still planning to cook healthy meals in the evenings. So yeah, we're off camping today. The car is almost fully packed. Kev's been up since about 6:30. He's put the roof box on, loaded the roof box. I just pulled off the driveway and was like, oh, I hope he's actually locked it. We're not having to use the back carrier because we're not taking Summer. So Summer knew ahead that she wouldn't be able to come on this if we went camping this week. So Kev booked his time off for the summer holidays a long time ago, and she knew when his weeks off were. And then her friend invited her to go to see Six, the musical, and I said to her, well, if we go camping that week, obviously you won't be able to come, and she was fine with that. So she's not coming, which means we don't need to have a back seat up. So it's almost all packed up. I've been up and down the stairs more times than I care to count today, trying to pack up all of the clothes. I've got one load of washing in that I'm just about to go home and pop in the tumble dryer. Then I've got to take Summer off to physio at 11:45. Then we're going to have some lunch, and then we're going to head off. It's currently drizzly and been raining, but the weather forecast tells me that from 3 o'clock it's going to be dry for 3 whole days and over 20 degrees. So fingers crossed when we get there it's dry and we can set up in the dry. I'm guessing the ground might still be a little bit wet, but that's not too dramatic. We can deal with that. I just didn't want to be dealing with it lashing down with rain whilst trying to set the tent up. Yesterday's vlog ended without like a proper ending, and that's because after we left the Kids Rock, I took Sienna back to a minor injuries unit to get her foot redressed, because the dressings that they used just weren't working, and it started to bleed yesterday afternoon. So I took her to the minor injuries unit, and they're amazing there, so lovely. And her wound was actually wet, like the skin was all white, and they said that using glue on her foot probably wasn't the wisest idea, but she's been too many hours now to be stitched, but it is starting to knit itself back together. So they've put a new dressing on, a different type of dressing. They've given me loads of dressings, even given me a pair of scissors all packed up there you go, my cough, all packed up, ready to go. And the lady taught me how to redress it if I need to. But at the moment, the new dressing is staying on perfect. But by the time I went to minor injuries, got back home, had tea, I was absolutely shattered. I had an absolute splitting headache from all the noise. So we all just crashed. Everyone crashed. I mean, Kev put a film on because he was like, I'm gonna watch a film and then I'll come up to bed. He said he watched about 3 minutes and then he was asleep and then stayed asleep on the sofa all night until he got woken up by the rain howling through the front room window. But anyway, I'm just yabbering. I'm going to head home and crack on with more packing. Apologies, I can't remember exactly who left me a comment, but someone left me a comment saying take Sienna's scooter with you and she can put one foot on her bad foot on her scooter. Genius idea, so thank you for that. Kev's just took it apart so it fits in the car better. Kev was like, we've got loads of room in the car, and then I continued to pack and he was like, okay, maybe we don't have so much room in the car, but I had to do all the clothes and some games and some colouring stuff and all sorts of bits and bobs, but we're about to put the last of it. I've also got a roll of duct tape because you always need that if you're camping, and a load of wet clothes because I've had some clothes I needed to wash this morning, so I've got to hang them up to dry when we get there. But yeah, we're almost there. Just got these bits to put in the car and that's it, I think. I said to Kev last night we won't need to put the back carrier on the car because we can have all the seats down, and this is what the back currently looks like. The roof box is full and Kev's got to find somewhere for that bag and mine and his duvet. And we're supposed to be stopping en route at Go Outdoors to get myself and Kev a new chair because we've got these cheap ones from the supermarkets that we've had for years and they're all starting to get a bit tatty. So Kev's just packed 3 for the little ones and said, oh, we'll stop and buy ourselves a new chair each. Not sure where we're going to put them. We were just about to leave and Reese and Bella got back with their shopping. So Reese didn't want us to do his shopping. He wanted us to give him money and they would go shopping for themselves. So they're eating beige food for the next 3 days.
Actually, I'm making homemade pizza.
He's making homemade pizzas with normal flour.
Mum, who did I go shopping with?
Hold on, what are you putting on these pizzas? There's nothing, no ingredients there to put on these.
Oh my god.
There's cheese in the fridge.
I saw that out.
There might be some ham in the fridge. You can have a cheese and ham. But not bad, Reese. You've got a new table to do your colouring on.
What did it look like?
It's just a table that's slightly lower so you can sit down to it, and it's got like storage underneath it so you can put your colouring books and pens in it. These guys are all munching on their car sweets. Kev's about to try and put in 2 chairs.
I want you to...
Just 2 chairs and a table to fit in now. You've just got to be careful that that's not going to slip forwards if I break, to wedge it. Will the table stand up somewhere? Maybe? Oh god, now I've got spades as well.
Right.
Did you just have an audience trying to fit that in?
She goes, it's fun, isn't it? You okay with that there?
You alright with that there, Lissy? We're only literally going an hour and 20 minutes down the road. I love being the driver. I actually love being the driver.
No, move
There
yours.
is nothing by my feet.
Yes, you can.
Does anybody else want to be the driver?
Me. My foot literally can't bend. I can't move it.
Do you think maybe we should have put the back carrier on?
Yeah. You should have.
Right. Such real Mrs. Attitude. Yes, you should have. Why are you wearing Summer's fluffy socks? That is Summer's fluffy socks you're wearing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he always wears fluffy socks.
It's the middle of summer. Can you tell the weatherman that, Sienna?
It's freezing.
There's loads more stuff you want to buy because there's a big sale.
Yes.
Arrived and the park looks absolutely massive. What's all this over here then? Is that just more fields?
That is BP16.
Like a park.
The lady just said to Kev though, it's not as big as it looks on the map.
We're in a, but this here, this is no dogs.
Oh, is it? But
Right.
that's where we've got to find. We've got to head over that way.
Yeah, all that is all dogs.
I'm a bit gutted there is no dogs. I like dogs. But we haven't brought Charlie with us because of the same reasons we've never taken Charlie camping, because of well, just the way that he has terrible anxiety.
These are all 10 pitches, and then the ones behind us are camper vans and that.
Oh, that's nice. I did and ah when we were booking Charlie in, because it was only £3 extra to bring a dog. But the problem with Charlie is that he won't leave my side. So if I need to go to the toilets, and obviously I'm not going to take the dog to the toilets with me, he would howl and whine and get really anxious until I got back. And just said that just isn't going to work for us, or for any, it wouldn't work for anyone, would it? It'd be an absolute nightmare. So Charlie stayed at home, but I like dogs. I'd have been quite happy to have been in the dog field. But these guys need to sit back down because we need to go and try and find our tent pitch. And it keeps trying to rain, but you can see the sun behind the clouds. The sun is trying to come out, isn't it?
Oh, it's £5.50 for a token for the dryers to dry them clothes.
Oh, to dry the clothes that I've got brought there. Well, I was hoping the sun would come out and I'd be able to dry them outside. This is our pitch. You can see where the last people have just left. I'm guessing they had a caravan because that looks like just the size of an awning. But this is the first time we've ever been on a pitch where we don't just have electric, we've got our own water supply. Every single pitch along has got its own water, which is going to be really, really helpful with the kids. However, we shouldn't waste it, should we? Although we've had enough rain to like supply us all with water for the next like 10 years, let's not waste it. So yeah, we've got water and electricity, and Riley, we don't have time for rugby, we've got a tent to put up. We've got that far so far, but Sienna needs the toilet. So we're doing the next job that we always do, which is check out the loos.
I'm walking on my dog because my foot's starting to hurt.
Is it hurting a little bit, is it? All right, as long as you don't walk on the side all day, because the doctor said, what did the nurse say?
But I can walk on it, and if it got bleeding, just don't worry.
Just don't worry. Right, we're going that way, Sienna.
I think it's supposed to be bleeding.
No, it's not really supposed to be bleeding, but she said not to panic because it is fixing itself. I think it's this building down here, Sienna.
It's the white one.
The white building. Ready?
I think it's actually quite clean.
Oh, it looks lovely.
It's actually quite clean.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
There's loads of showers.
The shower is actually quite low.
Whoa, there's loads.
They're actually really clean.
And they are really clean. There is tons of them, tons and tons of showers. And then toilets. Toilets. And if you go in one of these toilets at the end, it's got its own sink in it. But there is loads and loads of toilets and showers. Well, that's good, isn't it? I don't think we've ever stayed on a campsite with this many showers.
I want if I could, I would look in the boy room bag.
You can look in the boys' one with Dad later, okay?
Yeah, because I'm not liking if I'm a...
And if the boys' ones aren't as clean, you can go, na 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 na, ours are cleaner. Us 40 minutes so far, and tent's up. I think Kev's almost finished pegging in all the guidelines. I've got he's done. I've got the bunk beds, but they're not having them as bunk beds, they're having them as 2 singles. And on the way home from our last camping holiday, I stopped at the big Tesco, the big Tesco superstore at Exeter, because they had their camping event on and I really wanted an inflatable sofa. but they didn't have any. But I did get 2 of these camp beds for Riley and Summer, and they were like £24, something like that. They were really reasonable. And Riley gets to try it out for the first time this
It's going to be
this
confident
week.
sleeping on the floor.
And I'm going to sleep on one as well. So mine and Kev's double airbed kept going down on our last holiday. 2 seconds. No, you're not having Summers. Yeah, our double airbed kept going down. So we need to get ourselves a new bed, but we keep buying like the cheap double airbeds and they never last. So we want to invest in a better double air mattress, so that's what we're going to do next year. So there was actually no point in buying one. That's it, right? It goes there and then it bends out in a minute. There was no point in buying one this year because this will be our last camping holiday for the year. So I'm going to sleep on one of these and Kev's going to sleep on a single air bed. So we're all on single beds this holiday. Right, it goes like that and then it goes like that. There you go. Like that. Why is it dirty already? I got them out in the house after I bought them and it looks like someone spilled something on it and didn't tell me. We are getting there. The kitchen is in. The table is up over here, which we can eat at, especially if the weather outside isn't so great. I've got all of our clothing and towels that all need to go into this unit. Just sorting out this, which is the last bag that left our house. So it's all the odds and ends got put into that one. Girls are over here. Sienna is currently learning to draw from YouTube. So they talk her step by step into how to draw. Like, what are you trying to draw at the moment? A doggy? A Paw Patrol dog, and Felicity is using wet wipes to clean the bowls because they were all a little bit dirty. So she's just cleaning those. Riley is, are you sketching? No. I just found your sketch stuff. It's down there on top of that bag. Oh, Riley did this yesterday. And you did the same, didn't you? From Paw Patrol? What? Not from Paw Patrol. No. What am I talking about? From YouTube? No? You just drew yourself?
Yeah. Oh, I used a
Your sister's about to dob you in and say, no, you didn't.
Not on my own. I mean, like, I drawed it on my own, not with help.
Yeah, but you followed a step by step.
Not one of those are bad. Those are easy.
A similar thing.
No, I took it from a professional artist.
A professional artist taught Riley how to draw that, whereas Sienna, she's just watching some people on YouTube. And she's drawing a Paw Patrol doggy. Is that right?
Those are just easier.
You think it's meant to be Sky?
Those are easier things for like little kids.
Are they? I've got all your, look, who's this then? Is this the one you're trying to draw?
Oh yeah.
Look, you can put her on the Tony's box at the same time. Are done. It's taken us an hour and 40 minutes, which is pretty good going for us. And we seem to be getting it down a little less each time. And we didn't have an extra pair of hands because we didn't have Summer with us. Only thing is I feel like the tent is curving out more on this side than it usually does. But I can't put my finger on why. And you can tell because we've got such a big gap where the bedroom is. And if I come back here and look in at the bedroom, you can see what I mean. So I'm not sure. I think that we are on a bit of a slope. So it's probably down to the fact we're on a slope. But it's all up. This is mine and Kev's room. It looks like we've got a double bed, but we don't. We have a camp bed and 2 air beds stacked on top of each other. So Kev's hoping that that's going to be quite comfortable having the 2 air beds. But that's our makeshift bed for this week. Because like I say, there's no point in us going out and spending on a new bed until next year, because this will be the last time we come away this year. My friend Jen has got a new bed and she said she slept like a baby. I don't know why we say that because babies don't sleep, but she said she slept really, really well. So she's recommended that one. So I'm going to have a look at that. That's Sienna, who's, oh, you have managed to put your shoes on. And then down here, pardon?
I'm going to bring my money in the shop.
Okay, Mrs. Sassy Pants, out you go. I want to get another cupboard. I said this last time we went camping, but I do need to get another cupboard because this is, the red bag is swimming towels and swimming costumes. The bag with the dogs on is shower towels. Blue bag is Kev's clothes and the stitch bag is my clothes. So all of that could go into another one of these cupboards if we had one, but we haven't got one, so we need to buy another one of these. So that's got Riley's, Felicity's and Sienna's clothes all inside it. The kids have got their new table here, although it's not stitched up properly, it's broken, so we're going to take it back and swap it for another one when we get back after camping. Go Outdoors are really good with replacing stuff. If you buy it and when you get to your camping holiday it's broken, they are really good at still doing you an exchange. So I'm gonna have to take that one back, but they've got all of their colouring stuff and their books in that side, and I think in this side they've got a couple of games. They've got a game and a puzzle, so that should keep them occupied. That's a half-eaten chocolate bar that Sienna was eating. That's Felicity's side and that's your side, is it? So that's all set up for them. And then in the kids' room, we've not put the bunk beds into bunks because we've got plenty of space this week. So the girls have got them as singles. They've all got a sleeping bag, an extra blanket, an hoodie and their pyjamas all in there. So that's that all done. And then out here we've got currently a bit of a laundry going on because I've had to hang all of the wet bits of clothes and hope that they're going to dry. This is our other table that we like to use to eat around and just for putting stuff on. These are mine and Kev's new chairs. They will be outside the majority of the time, but we're about to go out to go shopping. This is the kitchen where we've got a toaster, kettle, our cooker thingy, and then in that green food bag is our toasty panini press. So we've brought that with us this time because the kids all love to have paninis. Riley's just heard that. And down there is our fridge, and in there is where we're going to store all our food. And that is us done. And we're just putting our shoes on to head out and find a supermarket to get something for tea because we're all starving. It's our new car. That's a camping car if I've ever seen one. That's the shopping done for the first day and a half. So that's tonight's dinner, tomorrow morning's breakfast. Oh, I forgot to buy paninis for the panini press. Whoops, and that was going to be... I forgot to buy paninis for the panini press. Won't need it before today, will we? I was going to go and get paninis. What's Sienna? Oh, she's a vampire. She's putting bits of chicken in her mouth. But yeah, that's the most expensive thing when you go camping. It's always the food shopping. It always seems to cost so much. That was £64. Well, it's going to be a bit more now because it's got in for paninis. But like 60 odd quid, it actually blows my brain why it always seems more expensive. That's like a third of a week's shopping at home. But obviously we all know I love Pepsi Max. They didn't have any plain Pepsi Max. I'm not normally a lover of flavoured. I don't mind cherry. Riley says these are apparently amazing.
They're so good.
Mango flavoured. When did you try it anyway?
What?
I've never had them at home, so when did you try it? When you go to the park, you buy them?
Yeah, when I have money on me.
Let's have a go. Ooh.
Can I have one?
Super sweet. They're in the boot, so not at the moment. You can wait till we get back, Riley. That's
that one.
Can I have one when you get back?
It doesn't taste anything like Pepsi Max at all. But it contains the caffeine that I need to get me going in the day.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Out of the flavoured ones I've tried, probably the best. But I'll always go for my just ordinary plain Pepsi Max.
Have you tried lime?
Yeah, years ago.
It's really good.
No, I quite like that. That's all right. But anyway, we'll wait for Kev to come back out with the paninis and then head back to the campsite. We're cooking chili and nachos for tonight's dinner, and then we're going to go off and have a little bit of an explore. There is a disco this evening. We've got our little pamphlet of everything going on.
9 o'clock.
So we've got Magic Luke from 6 till 7. Well, we're not going to see that because it's already 10 past 6. Bingo from 7 till 9. And then, no, we're not going to get to that either, Sienna. That's a long time, isn't it? 2 hours for bingo. And then 9 until 11 PM a disco. So we're going to go to that. Tomorrow, you've got Merlin, comedy, juggling and magic.
Oh, comedy. We got to
Mascot Club, don't know what that is. And Rich Cattell, feel good indie pop. So there's something going on. I wasn't expecting quite so much going on, but there's stuff going on all week. There's even like one day it's got kids clubs, but we're not going to be here that day. And then we've got swimming pool, STOWFORD Fryer, which I guess is a chip shop, a farm shop, an accessory shop, a camping shop.
You can't swim though.
the parlour cafe, a barn bar, a stable bar, and a petorama, which the girls really want to do, the petorama. You get, I think it's about £4, and they get to go and cuddle all the guinea pigs and rabbits and such in the barn. So yeah, so far, I mean, we've only been to the toilet block and our tent pitch, but so far it's looking really nice. So we're going to go back, cook food, and then go and explore.
Me and Riley went on a little walk.
Yeah, they went on a walk looking for the park, but they couldn't find it. So we're going to eat, and then we'll go. We'll eat. There is. We'll eat, and then we'll go and find it. Kate's back at the tent, putting away the shopping and starting the tea, and I'm trying, failing, to find the park. This place is absolutely massive. We're just walking through what I believe is the seasonal pitches, because they've like got caravans all set up, but no one with them. But what we're looking for is the park. I can hear kids over that side, but I can't see a park. But yeah, it's huge. There's just so many pitches. Any sign of anything around here, guys? I don't think there is a rugby goal. Either way, I can't find the blooming park. There's a bench there for me. Good, good. There is another park though. This is just one of, I think, 3. So this is where you can come, Riley, and all the boys are, look, playing.
No rugby.
There's no rugby goals, but there's lots of other, there's football goals. Basketball's over there.
I don't have a football.
Oh, well, those boys have got football. Tennis down the bottom. And there's swings for Sienna and Felicity. You're upside down.
Butt cheek.
You and your butt cheeks. So these guys are going to play family roulette over who's going to end up in A&E, because I don't know what it is. Why are my kids like little monkeys? Felicity, please be careful. Yes, please. Going down the slide. Well, that was a fast slide. That's a really quick one. That's a super quick slide. Ready? Woo! Well, she went down quick the first time. I think she was sat on top of her hoodie the first time. If you sit on top of your hoodie, I think it makes it really slippery. Oh, maybe it's your Crocs making it stick. Ready? Steady.
Sienna's scooter's still over there.
That's all right. Go! Oh! This is how we end up in hospital all the time. You are a monster. So you could do something dangerous on that instead. Amazing. Go on then. It's not standing up. Ready? And Riley's decided as well that he now likes rugby. So now Reese doesn't play rugby since all of the injuries. Riley's going to decide he's going to join rugby. Whoa, that's nearly me. Yes, Sienna. I'm not lifting you up there, no way. You've got a crazy trick? A crazy trick? A safe one. That's what I'd like you to do. A safe trick. Yes. Oh, Felicity.
Never gonna be safe.
Oh, careful. How delicious does this look? Whoa, you can't actually see it because this camera's steamed up. Hang on a minute. We'll try again. Ready? Ta-da! Chili con carne with some nachos, because cooking rice would be a little bit tricky with just this. I keep saying to Kev that we need to get one of those electric hobs where you just get like the one ring, and then we could plug that in, and then we could do pasta, rice, and we could have like even more options for what to eat. But yeah, for tonight we're just gonna have this with nachos. Sienna?
I said one sponge. Why have we brought 4 sponges?
Sienna, what job are we going to do? Why does nobody want to do washing up at home, but you all want to do it when we're camping?
Yeah, because we actually have sponges.
I can buy you sponges at home. Yeah? Go do all the washing up at home? Look how much better she is on her foot today. She's actually running around again. Lissy!
Yeah, we haven't actually took a shoe off.
Yeah, no, we haven't actually took a shoe off and checked that it's still okay.
You get on, Jake.
Oh, there's loads of sinks.
I need one sink.
No, we only need one sink.
Give me the big things.
I'll be doing that.
Hang on, I need to rinse this sink. Whoever used it last has left it dirty. Those cups only need rinsing those together because they've only had drinking. You can rinse all of those out. Yeah. Just careful that water doesn't get too hot. It's all right. That's fine. Rinse it. Careful the water. That's it. That's it out. You got that? Job done. Are you done, are you? Let's see. Did you say you're done? And what about these? Not quite done yet. How are you getting on, Roo? Riley's on bowls. Sienna, what are you doing? You're just cleaning a cloth. You're just cleaning a sponge. That's a bit wasteful of water. Squeeze it out. That's it. You could go and help Daddy with dry up, Sienna. Yeah? No, you're not having a fiver.
For what? For washing a sponge?
You want a fiver for washing a sponge?
That's my fiver.
Do you think it's a fiver in the back of my phone case is hers?
No, you don't got carrot.
What is that look?
She's doing this.
Pretty please. Pretty please. I'm so pretty. She's still covered in glitter from the festival because we can't shower her.
Might have been the best park I've ever been to.
So we thought we'd found the park earlier on, and we did find a park, a very small one, and then we've just come down here for a little wow, look at all the different food things. Oh my goodness, there's a zip line, there's this huge
I
park.
think we need to have this for tea tomorrow.
That's a... Oh, the zip line's broken, guys. That man just said the zip line's broken. Oh no, don't cry. So there's all of these food vans down here. Look at that, stone baked pizzas, fish and chips, but that's not open. Burger factory, huge park, bar over there. This is amazing. No, not the bar that you do flips round. A bar, as in a bar where you get beer. And there's a puppy over there. Daddy's beeline into a puppy. Are you even on holiday if you're not playing bingo? I only needed one number. And the last number that was called that won it was 4 and 5. And I needed 2 and 5. Poor mummy. We're so close. We could have had £110. Come on, you've got to light the way back to the tent. Whoa! We wouldn't be able to see our way back if it wasn't for that scooter.
Do it again. Why? Do it again.
Because now it's dark again and we can't see. Quick, go, go, go!
Oh.
Ankle hurt, Roo? What is it with my kids' ankles? Riley's hurt his ankle playing football. Yes.
Where are we right now? Ages.
Right, quick, go, go! I can't see.
That's my scooter.
It is your scooter, but you're being carried. Are you super tired, Sienna? You ready for bed?
That's the North Star, innit?
I think Sienna was ready for bed about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I think I've been ready for bed for the past 6 hours.
Mum was
Oh,
ready
yeah.
Mum was ready for bed when she woke up.
I was, yeah. And out to the vlog.
No.
Say night night. You all nice and cosy? You cozy?
No.
Yeah, you are. I've just tucked you right in. I love you lots.
Looks like a rainbow, your
Look,
phone.
Riley's already over there, tucked in, off to sleep. Night night. You've got
I need more cushioning.
Sienna, you've got a milk moustache.
I feel like I need more cushioned on my head.
Cushioned? You've got a pillow?
It's a bit hard.
Oh, a bit hard, is it? You have got a milk moustache. Right, is your milk empty, Lissy? Right, pop your cup inside Felicity's cup. Okay, that's it. Right, say night, everyone. Yeah, get nice and comfy then. Night, night. Love you.
Love you, Mama.
Night, night.
Night,
Love you,
girlie.
Mama. Love you, Gaga.
Love you too.
Straight to sleep, and then we can have a nice day tomorrow as well.
Okay.
Okay?